This is the California scrub jay. At home in the open fields and oak grasslands throughout the western coast of the United States, this corvid, like many of its relatives, has adapted well to life in and around urban landscapes. Corvids are a family of songbirds well known for their intelligence, strong social bonds, as well as their resilience and ability to adapt to a variety of environments and challenges. While all of these incredible traits combine to make scrub jays and their relatives some of the most successful and widespread group of birds on the planet, they still encounter many difficulties and dangers as they go about their day. California scrub jays could encounter a predator at any time and must remain vigilant. A Cooper's hawk. This fast and agile predator could easily find and dispatch an unlucky scrub jay. These hawks are expert bird hunters and one of the most common adversaries of the California scrub jay. But threats can also come when it's least expected. There are nocturnal threats, like this great horned owl, and terrestrial predators, like this menacing bobcat. Scrub jays must do their best to avoid all of these threats. Even still, a scrub jay must find its own meal, as they forage around on the ground and in the trees. They must find a way to maintain awareness of their surroundings while also searching for their own food. It is a difficult trade-off, but one that must be made. So how do these scrub jays balance finding a meal without becoming one themselves? California scrub jays, like most birds, heavily rely on their sight to detect predators and prey, so they are constantly bobbing and rotating their heads to observe the world around them. Previous research into the visual vigilance of scrub jays can help us better understand what a scrub jay sees and what it's looking for. This figure is from the article Visual Coverage and Scanning Behavior in Two Corvid Species, American Crow and Western Scrub Jay. For clarification, Western Scrub Jay was recently split into two separate species, Woodhouse's Scrub Jays and California Scrub Jays. This figure from the article is comparing the fields of view of both scrub jays and American crows, depending on the position of their eyes. One of the main takeaways from this figure is the relatively small change in the field of view between a scrub jay's different eye positions compared to the changes seen in a crow. Why might this be? It turns out that scrub jays have a much lower degree of eye movement compared to crows. One possible explanation for this difference is that crows have been known to engage in tool use and similar behaviors that require careful manipulation of objects in their bill. This increased range of eye movement allows crows to focus on the tip of their bill for manipulating those objects and engaging in tool use. Scrub jays, on the other hand, have a smaller blind spot when looking forward, and therefore have higher awareness when foraging and manipulating food. Another significant finding was the difference in vigilance depending on where a scrub jay was foraging. When foraging on the ground, California scrub jays were very alert compared to crows, and their head movements covered more angles as they scanned the surrounding area for predators. Foraging on the ground is dangerous for the scrub jay. It is much more exposed to predators while simultaneously obscuring its vision as it pokes and prods through the soil and grass. When perched in a tree, scrub jays showed less vigilance than crows. Perhaps the wider field of vision requires less head movements from scrub jays, or maybe they are just at less risk of an aerial attack than a crow would be. Their responses to the different predator types may give more insight into where each species feels it is in most danger. Harassing and mobbing behaviors are common tactics to ward off predators. The American crow is a potential prey item to a multitude of raptor species, and they are well known for their aggressive mobbing behavior against these aerial threats. In contrast, scrub jays are more likely to mob threats on the ground, like house cats or squirrels. We may not typically think of squirrels as predators, but they will raid a scrub jay nest to kill and eat eggs or young birds. The different reactions to ground and aerial predators may be due to the way each species views these as threats. Aerial predators may be more threatening to crows, but ground predators may be a greater danger to California scrub jays. I hope this look into the lives of California scrub jays and their relatives helps you better appreciate these birds. They are amazing examples of how wildlife can exist and even thrive alongside humans, giving us the opportunity to witness the natural world in spite of how our actions have impacted it. Thanks for watching my video. I had a lot of fun making it. And thanks Dr. Lodwick for coming up with a great project that gives everyone a chance to explain what they've been learning, but we get to put our own unique spin on how we present it. I wanted to make a video that was kind of reminiscent of the BBC documentaries and the shows on Animal Planet and Discovery Channel that I watched growing up. And I also wanted to make it using only my own footage that I was able to gather while out bird watching or whatever. But the weather was so horrible during the period in which the project was assigned that it was hard to get outside often enough to get enough good video that I felt was good enough to be put in the project. And this B-roll footage in the background is mostly stuff that I captured while I was out birding and trying to film scrub jays. But even the days where I was able to get out and it was sunny, you know, of course, those are the days where the scrub jays are never in good light or nearby. So in addition to using some of my own footage, I used videos from the Cornell Labs Macaulay Library. It's a public database of pictures, video, and audio files of wildlife around the world. So also thanks to the awesome researchers and wildlife enthusiasts that helped me piece my project together. Oh, and I also used a YouTube video for the scrub jays kind of fighting with the squirrels, and that was from Simply Seth on YouTube. And then also the beautiful like audio tracks are literally just Hans Zimmer score from Planet Earth 1 and Planet Earth 2. I just thought that was kind of the feeling I was going for, was a BBC documentary. So I was like, hey, why not take from the best?